Hello everybody and welcome to the craft room this morning with Tanya. Now, I made a little golden embossed card a few minutes ago and I thought I have a little bit of time left because it's still very early here. It's 25 to 7 in the morning and it's a very grey, cloudy morning. I can see a little bit of light over the mountains, so I'm hoping it's going to pick up. Now, isn't this the cutest little die? It's a memory box aperture die. So it cuts out this little stitched circle, but leaves these little, I think they're supposed to be grass. But I thought I could use it as like a seagrass, and I thought, how cute would my little turtle be peeping through the window? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to separate this. Now, it is a really cheap napkin, so I'm hoping it's going to split for me. Here we go. This is a good trick. I've shown you this before in previous videos, but maybe not everybody's watched them. So here we go. How to separate your napkin plies from one another. Stick a little bit of sticky tape down to the edge like so. And as simple as that. Peel them off. Now, like I said, this is an incredibly, look, do you see that incredibly cheap piece of napkin? Let me just get this off before I stick it to something I shouldn't. So it is ripping. Now, I'm not too worried because I only want his head. So it's not distressing me that much. But just tearing him off ever so gently. He's easier to come away from the edges as it is. It's a centerpiece that sticks. There we go, we've got him. And we've only one tiny little bit of damage. So that's 3 good ones and one I need to be a little bit careful with. Right, do I want him coming in this way or this way? Oh, I'll just stick him down on a bit of card and we'll see. Now, there's 2 ways of doing this. Let me see. Do I have plain card here? No, that's the good stuff. I thought I had a piece of plain cardstock in here. There it is. No, that's the good stuff too. Right, bear with me 1 second. I do apologise. Oopsie-daisy. Where are you? Come out, wherever you are. There you are. Now, I've just noticed my granddaughter was doing a bit of splatter painting the other day, and she's managed to cover my complete shelving unit. So I'll have to get the isopropyl all out. Right, so I've got a piece of A4 sheet. Now, I don't need a whole piece of A4 sheet. I only need a tiny little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a few little squares. Probably, yeah, I think that will do perfectly. And I'm going to glue 2 little heads. Actually, I want 3. Do I want 3? Right, well, we're not worried about that at the minute. It's just when I have the Mod Podge out. So I'm going to get a little bit of water so I can stick my brush in it when I've finished. And it doesn't get all stiff. Now, where is the Mod Podge brush? No, that's not it. There it is. Perfect. There it is. Now, Mod Podge. Wonderful stuff. Water-based glue, sealer and finish. Use the matte. Unless you want a glossy finish, use the matte on everything. You don't see it. You have to be very careful with the gloss. Now, glue's ready, brush is ready, pieces of card are ready. All I need now is my little man. So I'm going to cut the little pieces, just these little squares out. I don't need the whole square, but it doesn't matter. Might as well cut them out like so. And let's get them stuck on. Now, a little bit of glue like so. Perfect. That is perfect. That's all we need there. Now, and then all I have to do is pop him down there like that. Now, I don't care if I get a little ripple here or there. I think it all adds to the texture. And then I'm going to very, 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 very gently, like I said, this is not great quality tissue paper or serviette. So I'm going to be really, really careful painting over him, because the last thing I want to do is rip him. Poor little man. Don't worry if you're going a little heavy-handed with the Mod Podge. Did I say Mod? Mod Podge. Very hard not to say Modge, isn't it? It's a great word. Mod Podge. Because, oh, he's so cute. Isn't he? There we go. That's him covered perfectly. Now I'm going to go ahead while he's drying and do my other little chappy. And I'll be straight back. Bear with me a second. Okie dokie, and welcome back. Now, I have pre-cut my 2 little hellos. I'm going to stack 2 hellos. And he's nearly dry. Not quite, but nearly. So we'll let him just finish off there. And I'm going to cut my aperture out of my card. Right, so now on the memory box aperture, they very, very kindly put 2 little dots right at the top. So if we keep those pointing that away, that looks pretty straight to me, then I think we're good to go. If we keep those pointing north to the top of the card base, we're flying. Or card panel, not card base. Apologies. Panel. Now, I'm just going to run this through twice, just to be sure, And I'm just checking that I've got a good cut. And you can see that by the little grey edge. Do you see that? That we seem to have got the whole way around. So that looks good to me. Now, just take that off. There we go. Now we have our little circle aperture there, but we have to get this out. So very gently, just press down. Is it coming away yet? Come on, pop it. There it is now. I'm just peeling that off. There's a little bit. There we go. Now, isn't that pretty? Look at that. It's easy as pie. Lovely little memory box. Now, what we can do is we can pop this back in like so. You could stack it if you wanted to. I think it would look a bit odd, personally. It didn't really matter if it was straight on the card or not, but got myself in a tizzy over that. Now, what we could do, if we wanted to, we could paint those green or do whatever we wanted. Now, I'm just going to stick this back into place with a little bit of sticky tape, like so. Just making sure that I have enough on, but not enough to show over the, turn it around this way. Perfect. And I'll do the other 2 sides. Oops a daisy. Like so. Perfect. One more. Come on, pop it back in you go. There we go. And we'll pop it down there like that. Now, there we have it back in place. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Now, that's perfect. I just need to trim a little bit off this side, and I think I'm good to go. Let me see. We put this back on. Oh, look at that. Isn't he sweet? Serviette, 1 little die, And we've got a cracking little card. Oh, I'm going to save that because that would work very well. It's one of my little strips. Now, let's see. Let's see. Foam tape. And once again, wrong way up. There we go. Once again, all I'm going to do is use my foam tape, which is sticks to anything. I'm going to try and catch these little pieces as best I can. Let's see now. There we go. There's that caught. Lovely. And just go round a little circle without, obviously, impinging on the front of the card. There we go. Now just one little titchy bit in there. Perfect. Look at that. Now I'm going to do more around the edges, as you can imagine. There we are. Ta-da! Oops, bit off skew there, but it doesn't matter. It's not the end of the world. Do you know what's funny? I put my journal so far, what I've made so far, I haven't finished the journal, but I put it up on the YouTube channel, as you know, the other day. And it was interesting to hear people, it was also up on Facebook, a couple of people PM'd me, and somebody, I think, put in the comments about how they couldn't work on something like that. It was too scrappy, or it wasn't precise. You know, when we make cars, they have to be, most of the time, pretty precise. They have to be perfect, you know, because you're sending this to somebody that you care about and is sending a message, and you want it to be just so. And the difference between the two is quite remarkable. So it was interesting to hear people commenting on that, and they're quite right. It is. Now I'm just putting the Pritt stick on to make sure that I have a little bit of leeway in case I, oh, still rather tacky there, in case I place my little man in the wrong position. Here we go. Now I want his head in the shot, like, oh, so perfect. There, oh, I've stuck this there. That was close. Now I have a little bit too much down here. Don't think that matters. All I'm going to do is put a bit of glue on. You can't see what I'm talking about because I've lifted it out of the shot to clean it. Oh, Tanya, you're a numpty. Now, there we go. Let's. I'm at an age now that I can start to blame it on age. Let's just put a little bit of glue. This is Nuvo Precision Glue. I actually sent away to America for some glue through Amazon. Now, I know you end up paying exorbitant prices. I didn't realise, if truth be told, that I sent away to America for it. But this is Art Glitter adhesive, and I have seen it used. It dries quite quickly. It's a fabulous glue. I haven't even opened it yet. I want to create a little dangle pin for it and everything. I'm so excited about it, but I have to see if I can source it. I'm sure you can here somewhere. But I ordered it from Amazon and I didn't realize that it came in from America. So there you go. So hopefully you'll all recognize the Art Glitter glue. Now let's get this little rascal put to bed. Right, card. This is 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. It's just a size I like, using quite a bit. Now let's get, I'm wondering, what have I got on them? Oh, Tanya, what have you got? Let's see. How did you do that? Oh, I've got it off the mat. That's what has happened. I don't tend to wash the mat as often as the glass plate, you see. and I've set it down and I've got a little mark on it. Here's hoping the eraser takes it off. And it did, just like that. Happy days. Isn't he so cute? Now, I'm just going to put a little hello down here to finish him. Isn't that lovely? So let's get our hello made. Once again, I'm using my Zig two-way glue to stack this. There we go. Now, where's my tweezers? And we're just going to pop this down on top of this one. Like so. Oopsie daisy. I was just about to say, try to marry it up a little bit. And then it all went pear-shaped on me. Right, come on. In you go. There you go. Now we're getting much... The hands aren't too bad this weather. The involuntary tremor isn't giving me... There's a little shaving there. Let's get rid of you. Isn't as bad as it has been, thank goodness. There's another little shaving there. No, that's perfect, isn't it? Yeah, it looks good to me. Right, let's get another little bit down and then clean this mat up before we bring the card back in. Oh, I just put that on the glue, did I? Last thing we want is a bit of glue on the front of our hello. There we go. Perfect. Now, hopefully I can hold on to that and clean at the same time. There we are. Bring them back in. Get our hello. And do we want it straight or a little bit of an angle? I think a little bit of an angle is quite jaunty. What do you think? Yeah, let's go for it. A little bit of an angle. Now, just going to take the cloth. There's a little tiny bit. It's not coming off of the cloth. Let me use the wipe. There's just a little bit of a shaving. There, it's coming now. In that H and that E. That's better. Still a tiny bit there. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love him. Absolutely love him. And there we have. Now what I'm going to do with my other one, who's still not dry, where'd I put him? Over here. Come back. I'm going to do him going the other way. Do you see that? You see he's still not dry. So I'll do him pointing the other way, and I'll maybe position him slightly different and put a different sentiment in. And I'll do another one because I'm doing these for our eldest boy. He is having a craft. He's going to a craft fair. I'm not sure. I think this might be his first. And I'm going to try and make a few little cards and put them in packs for him to send. Isn't that cute? I love that. Absolutely love it. There you go. Another little card for you. Very, very simple. Little memory box die. The hello is gummy pan, as usual. And it's beautiful, isn't it? Very, very simple. Very effective. And very, very easy to make. Anybody could make that. And you don't have to have the grass. You could just have a little circle. As long as you have a serviette with something on it. It could be a butterfly. It could be a flower. It could be a bird. It could be absolutely anything. I've made it with a parrot in not in this particular aperture, just a little square or rectangle, I think it was. So there you go. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you so, so much for watching. And for all your lovely kind comments and messages are always, always appreciated. So take care. And do have a really, really lovely morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you. Bye-bye now.